A Trump supporter on Twitter was saying to me that America hadn't had any mass shootings in a while, and that Trump must be doing something right, and people should give him credit for that. And I had to remind him that it was summer. I like your name. Thanks, I got it for my birthday. Movies where a creature of another species with a love for good food meets a mess of a human down on his luck living in a shitty apartment, and the creature can control the guy's action and is unwilling at first but then learns to cooperate, and together they can stop the evil rich man trying to take them down. Why do they stand on one leg? Well, if they stood on no legs, they would fall down. My first day as a crime scene investigator. Detective, how did this man drown? Me. He could not breathe underwater. Cocaine. Minecraft. Cocaine and Minecraft. I won't take a bullet for anyone, because if I have time to jump in front of a bullet, you have time to move. You know, you probably just made tons of songs seem completely pointless. I would die if a guy did this to me. I don't know why Marvel hasn't tried to put advertising on their Hulk. He is essentially a giant banner. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Homeless teen bikes 6 hours to get to college. Sleeps in tent. Why doesn't he just move the tent closer? Take acid before a test and you'll pass through flying colors. Yeah, my voice isn't sexy enough to do swagger, so I'm sorry, Mr. Souls. Fact! The number of people who die annually due to smallpox has doubled in the last 40 years. Number of deaths due to smallpox? 1978, 0. 2018, 0. When you tell the ladies you drive a Mercedes. Damn, bro, I'm getting fucking jealous. I wish I had a fucking Mercedes. Fuck. Oh my god, what happened? I put tape on my fingers. The world's largest bounce house is touring the US at 10,000 square feet. This bounce house is large enough to live in. The rent is pretty expensive, but that's mostly due to inflation. Comparison. 720p versus 1080p versus 1080i versus 4K. What is the best loophole you've ever found? My brother once yelled, "Last one to jump in the pool is gay," and then jumped into the pool. However, I figured out that if I did not jump in the pool, technically he would be the last one that jumped in the pool. And he is still gay to this day. Do you know what literally drives me out the fucking wall? Circle the smallest number. Purebred dogs versus inbred dogs. Both are just as fucking cute. And Rin, dogs are better than cats, so fuck you. People run from rain but sit in bathtubs full of water. Charles Bukowski. Wow, Bukowski. So profound of you to also bathe fully clothed, you dickhead. Oh, isn't it funny that a person will eat when they're hungry, but will duck if you throw an apple at their face? Stay off the tracks. They are only for trains. If you can read this, you're not a train. Hey, you're not thinking about killing yourself, are you? Trust me, the last thing I'll ever do is kill myself. If you can't think of a word, say, I forgot the English word for it. That way people will think you're bilingual instead of an idiot. Invisible tape. 87 cents. Quick animal facts. If you stack every elephant in the world on top of each other, they wouldn't like it. A lad in a costume. Yeah, I guess that's what that is. Guess the weight of the giant pumpkin. Win a pumpkin of your choice. 0 pounds in space. Ha! Got him! I live for 2 reasons. 1, I was born. 2, I haven't died yet. The world's biggest tire producer is Lego. The toy company produces approximately 306 million tires per year, far more than any other manufacturer in the world. They may be tiny toy tires, but the fact still stands. Chart to help determine risk of bear attacks. No risk of bear attack. Really very high risk of bear attack. Also no risk of bear attack. What is perfectly legal but creepy as hell? Good horror movies. r/TechnicallyTheTruth. Sky. Sunny side of pyramid. Shady side of pyramid. Muffs apparently can't fly during an earthquake. I can't fly during an earthquake either. How many bones are in your hand? About a handful. Well, being gay isn't necessarily an indication of femininity. Gay sex is the manliest kind of sex because there are no women involved in it. Kowalski, analyze. Wait, what? How long have I been in the server? A year and 6 months? Or 7? Damn, that's like at least 2 days. Feeling guilty about your kid watching too much TV? Just mute it and put the captions on. Boom, now they're reading. I've heard this type of mushroom is edible.
Can anyone with knowledge confirm or warn against? Thanks.
All mushrooms are edible. Some only once. The guy behind me can't see! Dick!
People be shook when I tell them I have a 4.0 GPA while working 2 jobs and a social life.
I mean, everything's possible if you lie.
Name something Russia is famous for.
Russians. Cheese is just a loaf of milk. Thank you. It's about time somebody fucking came out and said it. Donut fact number 18. Donuts are healthier than crystal meth.
Why don't humans have a specific noise that means there are bees here, let's leave immediately? Why are elephants more advanced than us?
We do have a specific noise. It sounds like this. There are bees here, let's leave immediately. We literally have a language capable of admitting emotions, of being able to describe something, being able to communicate literally anything, and yet you want us to make a fucking, I don't know, trumpet noise every time we see some fucking bees. What the fuck, dude? The kid in the seat behind me took out his life jacket and inflated it mid-flight.
Isn't this illegal?
Nah, black people have been allowed on planes since like the 40s. He's good.
Just at work.
Tripping on acid. I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm not gonna ear rape you with my... Can somebody kindly explain to me why this has not safe for work tag? It's unsafe work condition and therefore not safe for work. There are roughly 40 million kangaroos in Australia and there are 8 million people in Ohio. So if there was an instance that kangaroos invaded Ohio, each individual would have to fight off a minimum of 5 kangaroos, and I don't know if we could do that. What do hedgehogs eat? Food. If your girlfriend looks like this, she's probably a keeper. What has slowly turned to shit? Digested food. Electricity consumption in Europe in 1507. Do men still open car doors? How else am I gonna get in that motherfucker? What they teach you at Harvard Business School. What they don't teach you at Harvard Business School. These 2 books contain the sum total of human knowledge. My sister just sent me this and said her costume is reverse cowgirl. If you want to date a MILF, you gotta play the long game, fellas. Step 1, get a girlfriend. Step 2, wait. Just gonna add my own little step here, guys. Step 3, hope she doesn't get ugly. Vegans shouldn't be able to drive because fuel is made of dead dinosaurs. I support this, make it a thing. What is your idea of the perfect date? Day, month, year. Other formats can be confusing, really. Hear that, Americans? It makes literally no sense to put the month before the date. Literally none. It's like your whole country needs to be doing something different to make you guys feel special. Fucking change to the metric system. Put days before the months, okay? Just try and make it easier for other countries to deal with you, please. What movie made you walk out of the theater? I walked out of every movie I ever went to see. Usually during or after the credits. Nibbers with beards is just nibbers without beards. With beards. He has no legs. Climbs Everest. What's your excuse? His legs won't hurt. Mine will. I was born in the wrong decade. I was supposed to be born in early 2000, but I was prematurely born in 1999. So I was literally born in the wrong decade. Dude, same! I was literally born 2 weeks early, and as a result of that, was born in 1999. Hell yeah, dude. How much would a trip to Spain cost? Depends where you live. For example, if you live in Spain, it is free. If you're in the exact North Pole, and you would lay in a circle, you'd be in all time zones at the same time. How fast would you be spinning? The speed at which the Earth rotates. I fell off a 50-foot ladder today. OMG, are you okay? Yep, luckily I was on the first step. If you run a country and you want to reduce crime, just make everything legal. You know what, he has a point there. Guy, I broke my arm in 3 places. Doctor, well, don't go to those places. I left my job today. I couldn't work for that man after what he said to me. Oh my god, what did he say? You're fired.
6 times 9 plus 6 plus 9 equals 69.
What were you doing in the shower when you came up with that? Math, probably. Did you know if you email your boss, suck my ass, you don't have to go to work anymore?
Once you've read the dictionary, every other book you read is just a remix.
Professor Putin, stop.